These here are the Deep Creek Hot Springs. This is just one of many pools. That's Deep Creek surrounding this one. Still hiking in the Deep Creek Canyon, following Deep Creek. It's been a beautiful area. There's Poppins way out there. Good morning. So today is Friday, December 8th, 2017. We're all packed up and on the trail. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, a little bit earlier than last couple of days. We have a plan on doing a pretty big day today. It's we're trying to do about 28 miles today, so push ourselves pretty good today. Probably do quite a bit of night hiking today again. Last night we did about 2 hours of night hiking until we got to, it was probably close to a mile before we got to the Deep Creek Hot Springs. Set up our camp, got some water, filtered it, and got all this stuff together and walked all the way down to the hot springs. Soaked there for about an hour and a half. There was only 2 other girls that were there, and yeah, another small little group. So yeah, I was really glad that it wasn't very busy, and soaked there for quite a while. That water is so damn comfortable, definitely worth the stop. It's and then yeah, walked back to our camp, made supper, went to bed, packed up this morning. Had breakfast and packed up, and then we walked by the springs. And we just couldn't help ourselves. We jumped in one more time this morning. Just sat in there for about half an hour. Oh my God, it's so good. Sitting there naked in that hot water last night and staring up at the stars. That was pretty good. I think the only thing that would have made it better would probably be maybe a couple of beers or something, but it was pretty comfortable. So now we're back on the trail and gonna do a big day today. Another beautiful day. It's not nowhere near as windy as it was last couple of days. We have quite a bit of climbing to do today. So yeah, it's gonna be another good day. The sun feels so good. Still following Deep Creek and Deep Creek Canyon. Beautiful area. Love walking beside the water. Even if you aren't really close to it, you can always hear it a little bit. It's weird to see so much water in the desert. So that Silverwood Lake that we spent the night beside, and Deep Creek here. There's quite a bit of water lately. I'm here at mile 2355.4 is the bench camp. Nice little table here, fire pit, lots of camping spots. It's just right off the trail. I've been hiking quite a bit, around 13.5 miles already, since our campsite a little before the hot springs. And the Holcomb, heading towards the Holcomb Creek. It's 14 miles, so we got about a half mile to go to get there. I'm out of water, and that's where our lunch stop is going to be. It's been a beautiful day, so comfortable out. The views are pretty awesome too. I'm here at Holcomb Creek. That's where we're gonna have lunch today. Nice flowing water. Looks pretty clear too, so it's good. I was pretty damn thirsty. The last 6 miles I've been out of water. Oh wow, what a beautiful pool. That's gonna do just fine. Mary Poppins just showed up. Filtering water here. How's the hike?
Good, I'm
Beautiful
hungry.
area, holy
really
shit.
Beautiful, yeah. Loving all the sounds of the wind and the pine.
See all my pine cones?
Yes. I've been taking pictures of them.
Do you?
Yeah. I love it.
Cool.
That made me smile. That was great because I'm like really hungry.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, almost there.
We're here at Holcomb Creek having lunch. Today for lunch, it's just everything bagels again with garlic and herb butter, some cheese on it, have some salami, some jerky, and some pepperettes. And some chips over here. Got a orange spice tea. What do you have over here, Mary Poppins?
Everything bagel with garlic herb butter and jalapeno cheese. Yeah, and I got an apple. Still left half of it left over from yesterday. Got some Red Hot Blues.
Best chips ever.
Oh yeah, and some hot tea that I'm putting in between my legs to stay warm.
That's our lunch. Oh, and I got my lemonade and emergency in here. Always good for lunch too. For dessert, it's Ritter Sport hazelnut chocolates. How good are they?
The best.
Oh, we just crossed Holcomb Creek. Had a really good lunch on the other side. Filtered a bunch of water. Have to carry water all the way until we get to Big Bear. And none of the other water sources seem to be any promising, so yeah, it kind of sucks because we have quite a bit of elevation today. Yeah, we're gonna do another 14.5 miles and almost 3,000 feet elevation, so here we have to cross Holcomb Creek again. This will be the second crossing. PCT sign on that tree. That's a pretty big one. It's been quite a bit of quite a few big group sites around Holcomb Creek before we got to the first crossing, and at the first crossing and a couple more after that I've seen in between the first one and the second one here. It looks like here's even more nice flat spots for tents and water right beside. This whole area has lots and lots of campsites. Lots of campsites. I think we have to cross Holcomb Creek one more time. Just a little ways up ahead. I think this is the third crossing of the Holcomb Creek. Well, it's about 5 o'clock. Sun has pretty much gone down. I think in another half hour it'll be completely dark. Start using our headlamps. And I still have about 9.7 miles to go. So we'll be night hiking for at least 3 hours. 3.5 maybe. And we still have quite a bit of elevation to do. It's gonna be a big day. 28.7 miles and I think 6,500 total feet elevation. So yeah, Pretty big day. It's been a really good day though. Awesome views, beautiful sunset, and tomorrow's Saturday, and we're gonna see if we can try to make it to the post office by 12 o'clock. It's only open till, well, from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So yeah, we're gonna take a Nero in Big Bear Lake, probably at the hostel. We talked to Sarge and he said he was pretty sure he could still accommodate us. So that's really cool. He also has a package there waiting for us too that we dropped off when we were at the little cabin that Mary Poppins' sister had rented for her dad. Stayed there for about 2-3 days, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So when we were in Big Bear doing that, we dropped off a package at the hostel, and I have a couple of SD cards waiting for me at the post office that I really want to pick up. I can see quite a few city lights down there. I do believe that might be Big Bear Lake. We're almost at the campsite that we've chosen to stay tonight. Maybe half a mile or so. Probably around 8:30 now. It's been dark for quite some time. And I am incredibly tired. Haven't done a 28-mile day in quite some time. Today, as soon as I get there, it'll have been 28.7 miles today, so Poppins just a little ways behind me. Just crushing the miles. Wow, I'm getting so hungry too. Have supper and pass out. It's been a lot of elevation today. Over here! Oh, there's a nice little trail right here.
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Oh.
I just saw your light.
Ooh. Oh, welcome home, babe. What a day. all set up here, finally out of the wind. It's been a long day of hiking, and we're cooking supper. Over here for supper I have it's an appetizer, last of my bago and last of my cheese, my orange spiced tea over here, and over here I have some quinoa and ancient grains, olive oil and hot sauce, and a little bit of spices that I threw in. What do you got over here, Mary Poppins?
I already ate my appetizer, so that's gone. It was a bagel with cheese, and I have some Egyptian licorice yogi tea.
Really good.
Really nice. Then in here, I have one of my dehydrated meals. It doesn't look so great right now, but it's going to be
delicious.
Great. It's brown rice with vegetables. There's some peppers, zucchinis, eggplant, and then a veggie burger. I'm going to add some coconut oil and curry powder, a little sea salt and pepper, and call it a meal.
Sounds good. That sounds really, really good. And I'm probably going to make another lemonade and an emergency. Just mix that together and drink that with my supper. Eat our supper and call it a day. It's been a long day, and tomorrow we got to get up early again. Trying to make the post office before it closes at 12 o'clock. Tomorrow's Saturday. We're going to head into Big Bear Lake and maybe spend the night at the hostel as well. So, yeah, it should be another good day.